These look kind of similar here. Let's see how it pans out. -2 times -2 times -2 times itself 3 times. That'll give you 4 times -2, and then 4 times -2 is -8. So you actually get a negative number there. Tricky one here, x to the 5th. We don't know what x is. It does represent some number. And since it's being multiplied, the exponent is 5, we know that it'll be x times itself 5 times. And since we don't know what x is, we're done there. Can't go any further. All right, 3 plus 5 squared. Well, we're going to do 3 plus 5, and we're going to multiply it by another 3 plus 5. So that'll give you 8 times 8. If you combine those, and that'll give you 64. Maybe you decided to do another way. You just, hey, yeah, that's 8, and do 8 squared. And so that's 64. That works too. But again, if I was going too fast there, you got to pause the video and go back and see how we did these two questions. And always ask questions in our Google Classroom page. Okay, moving on here. Identify the exponent and base for each expression. So the exponent is just the number that's being raised to. So the exponent is 2, and the base is 5. So that would be like 5 times 5. Exponent here is 3. The base is 4. Go ahead, pause the video, and try the rest of those. Okay, so this should be 3, 4. This should be 3, -2. This should be 5. This should be x, and this should be 3, and this should be 2. If you look, it kind of looks the same. All right, very good. That was just kind of vocabulary. You just got to know that the exponent is the number upstairs. Like you're walking up the stairs. There's your exponent. Oh, this actually makes sense. There's the exponent, and there's your base, because it's like the basement. There you go. Okay, so thank you. I'm a very good drawer. Okay, let's see. Well, now let's do this. Let's condense. This is, part 3 here of exponents for the day. 3 of 4. We're going to condense the following expressions to create one exponent in the form of AB. So this one, we see that we're multiplying 3 by itself 4 times. So we're multiplying 3, and the exponent will be 4. So 3 to the 4th. This one here, 5. We're multiplying 5 by itself 2 times, so 5 squared. Go ahead, pause the video, and try the rest of these. So we're going backwards. All right, so for this one, you should get -2 to the 4th. You're multiplying -2 by itself 1, 2, 3, 4 times. This one, you're multiplying 13 by itself 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times. This one, it's 1 cubed. And this one, you're multiplying x by itself 4 times. All right. All right, there we go. Last thing here, part 4, the last part of the day. Now that we know all our operations math uses, let's evaluate expressions using PEMDAS. So order of operations matter here. Parentheses, exponents, multiply / divide, add / subtract. Just like adding and subtracting were important, we got to do stuff for exponents. It says, so evaluate expressions without a calculator, and then you can go online and check with a calculator or with your calculator at home. So again, I'll do the first couple with you, and then I'll let you guys try the rest. So right here we have 3 cubed plus 4. Let's deal with this new stuff here. So we're going to do 3 times itself that many times. So 3. And then plus 4. So this will be 9 times 3 plus 4. 9 times 3 would be 27 plus 4. That'll be 31. And then if I were to do this one with you, 2 cubed is 2 times itself 3 times. That's that part. This part will be 4 times itself 2 times. So you should get, that'll be 4 times 2 times 2 minus 4 times 4. Excuse me. Just 4 times 2. This will be 8 minus 16, which is negative 8. All right, so really try to do those without a calculator and then check with a calculator. Hey, why do I have to do this with a calculator? Well, because when things get more complicated, our calculator won't really be able to handle it. You guys remember back in kindergarten? Hey, why can't I just use my fingers and toes to count? Well, things get more complicated, and we have to understand what we're doing. We have to be able to handle things like this, rewriting things. So go ahead and try the rest of those, and then I will go over them. So pause the video, and that will tie a bow on our first day of math. Hopefully it's been all right so far. So pause the video and then resume it when you're ready to see the answers. Okay, so here we go for our answers here. 5 squared plus 5 squared is 5 times 5 plus 5 times 5, which is 25 plus 25, which equals 50. 3 to the 1 minus 1 is just 3 minus 1. That's just 3. You're going to multiply 3 by itself once. So that's 2. 4 squared times 2 squared, that's going to be 4 times 4 times 2 times 2. So 16 times 4, and that will be 64. This one will be 1 to the 5th times 3 to the 4th, so 1 times itself 5 times. And then times this part, 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. So this is all just 1 times this stuff. 9 times 3 times 3, which is 27 times 3, which is 81. This one, negative 2 cubed, so negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2 minus 2. Be careful here. That's going to be 4 times negative 2 minus 2, negative 8 minus 2, which is negative 10. This question right here, order of operations, we'll do the exponent first, so 10 plus 8 over 3 times 3, which will be 10 plus 8 over 9. 10 plus 8 is just 18 over 9, so that equals 2. This one here, 2 times 2 times 2 for that part, and then this part will just be times 2 times 2. So you got a lot of 2's there. That's going to be 4 times 2 times 2 times 2, 8 times 2 times 2, 16 times 2, and then 32. All right, and the last one for the day, exponents first, so 3 times 3 times 3 upstairs, all over 3. That'll be 27 over 3 when you multiply this stuff, and you should get 9. All right, so that concludes our first lesson for the day. I hope that went well. If there's any questions, please ask in the Google Classroom. You now can do your assignment, and I hope you guys have a wonderful St. Patrick's Day. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.